Hey guys, what's up and welcome to Pokemon Crystal Episode 1. Alright, let's begin this journey. I'm so excited. Alright, so, after you get through the title screen, you're asked with a series of questions, kind of the introduction to this game. Ask what time it is, how many minutes you have on the clock, and you can answer them honestly. I recommend answering them honestly. But, yeah, see, there's the how many minutes question. Yikes, I overslept. Ha ha ha, funny. No, just kidding. Okay, so after that, then you are faced with Professor Oak, which is the classic Pokemon professor. Gotta love Professor Oak. So then, switches over to the Wooper screen, and then back. Wooper is one of the Pokemon, if you didn't already know that. For you non-Pokemon Let's Players. So after that, you'll be faced with the option of choosing a boy or a girl. Then, you give specific... Professor Oak will ask you your name. You can either choose from the list of names, or to come up with your own name. So basically, after that, you'll be faced with your room. Entered into your room, magically freaking teleporting. Basic layout, bed, computer, desk, TV, and bookshelves. So making your way down the stairs, you then come across your family, and oh, Mom, freaking stop me in my middle of my walking. Okay, so basically she just talks about Professor Elm, who apparently happens to be next door, and then gives you a little handy gadget known as the Pokegear, which is kind of the cell phone for Pokemon. This will help you, well, she says it's essential for if you want to be a good trainer. I beg to differ. Well, that's my opinion. Whatever. But then she'll ask you, what day is it? Okay, and then... But anyway, about that, about the Pokegear, it's basically a way for you to contact the trainers that you have battled, or important people that you want to talk to. Sometimes it gets annoying, but it also could be helpful later. There's another person right there, but I don't want to talk to him. So heading out, and entering into New Bark Town. So, that's the Pokemon Lab right up there, the big building, but look at this sly-looking character over here, kind of peeking in, or faced up against a building. What are you staring at? You did. Whoa! Whoa! Why would you do that? You've got to be kidding me. Did anyone else see that? Oh my gosh, what a freak. Alright, so, get rid of him. Enter into the Pokemon Lab. Okay, so that is Pokemon, oh my gosh, what is this? Oh my gosh, what is his name? Oh, that's the Pokemon Professor, that's what it is. Professor Elm. And he talks about his 3 Pokemon that he happened to, mysteries of Pokemon, and he caught on the 3 Pokeballs over on the table. And then he gets an email, or a call or whatever, and he talks about an acquaintance, Mr. Pokemon, which you'll be going to see for this part of the game. Then, he talks about, I know, Chris, can you go in our place? Or something like that. I want you to raise one of the Pokemon contained in these Pokeballs. So basically, you get to choose which one you want, which is very nice. The choices are the Fire Pokemon, Cyndaquil. Not a bad Pokemon, in my opinion. Then, to the right of Cyndaquil is the Water Pokemon Totodile, which I also really like. And then the next one is Chikorita, which is the grass starter. And if you want it, and by the way, if you want a challenge for playing Pokemon, I recommend choosing Chikorita, because the first couple of gyms are very tough and would give you a challenge. So if you're looking for a challenge, grab it. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to grab Totodile because I really like Feraligatr. I love the Pokemon Feraligatr. And then let's see, a nickname for it. Before, when I was younger playing, I never really liked giving my Pokemon nicknames, but as I got older, I started to like giving them nicknames. I think it gives a Pokemon your personality and gives a Pokemon a personality, so. Here I guess I'll just decide to name it, let's see, I'm gonna name it Ocean, related to the water type. I think that's a good name, it fits it well. Okay, that's my opinion. Leave a comment if you like the Pokemon nickname or not. But after you choose your Pokemon and choose to give it a nickname or not, you go back to Professor Realm. He talks to you about Cherry Grove City, which is the next city that, I think it's Cherry Grove City, maybe Cherry Grove Town. I'm pretty sure it's Cherry Grove City. But it basically gives you kind of an introduction of that's the place you want to head off to. Okay, and then after that, I'm counting on you, okay? And then after that, make your way down. This guy stops you. What do you want, dude? What else do you possibly want to get me? Oh, a potion! Alright, I'll take that. Thanks, man. Thanks very much. I appreciate that. Okay, and after that generous man gives you a potion, you make your way out of the Pokemon lab. Frickin' person up there, red hair, and make your way to the left, which is the entrance into Route 29, I think it was. So, these are your first really battles of Pokemon, if this is your first time playing. And you're faced with wild Pokemon, which you can train your Pokemon and gain Pokemon experience. Now, these Pokemon on this route are really going to be easy unless you get an unfortunate critical hit. But if you get that unfortunate critical hit, those potions should come in handy, so it's good that they gave them to you. But the basic Pokemon for this route are really normal types, normal and flying types. One of them is Sentret, the first one right there that you just saw. Or if you missed it, it's a normal type. That's a cut tree right there, but we don't have the HM1 cut. I think it's HM1, something like that. But later on, if you want a shortcut, be my guest and grab that. Another wild Pokemon. Oh yeah, so back to what I was saying. The next wild Pokemon is a Pidgey, which happened to just appear here. And Pidgey is a normal and flying type. Oh, excuse me. If you want a normal flying type, if you want one, I mean, its final evolution, Pidgeot, however you say it, I think it's alright, it's decent. I think I have different plans for a flying type, but that's beside the point. Alright, so defeated that Pidgey, make your way over here, pick up the Pokeball, and you get another free potion. How handy. Thank you, Pokemon World. Okay. Making my way back into the grass, or the Pokemon game grass. Another frickin' Pidgey. Oh, why? But anyway, I'm just gonna run away from this one. But yeah, anyway, about the other wild Pokemon. The other two are the normal type Rattata, and at nighttime I believe you can get a normal flying type named Hoot Hoot. But that house there, you can option up to go through there. It's another route leading on the other side. Basically just to battle more Pokemon. It's obviously not the mandatory route for this part of the game. You're going to want to take a different route. So, another Pidgey, just going to run away. Ah! Stupid Pidgey. Okay, so making your way over to the left. You can talk to all these people if you want to, I'm not going to though. And then, that's the short route. You make your way into Cherry Grove City, and that's it. So guys, thanks again for watching. Join me for my next episode. Comment, like, and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.